Have you ever been lying in a quiet room while your body feels tired, yet your mind keeps replaying old conversations, imagining future disasters, and refusing to let you rest? Overthinking can make even simple choices feel heavy, because every possibility suddenly seems important enough to examine from every painful angle. It may look like deep thinking from the outside, but inside, overthinking often feels less like wisdom and more like being trapped in a room with your own thoughts. Your mind does not usually overthink because it wants to hurt you. It overthinks because it believes that worrying long enough might protect you from getting hurt. But when the mind tries to predict every danger, solve every uncertainty, and prevent every mistake, its protective system can slowly become a prison. In this video, we are going to explore why your mind keeps returning to the same worries, even when you know that thinking about them is not helping. We are going to uncover the hidden fears, habits, and emotional patterns that keep overthinking alive long after the original problem has passed. And by the end, you will see that peace does not come from forcing your mind to become silent, but from learning how to stop treating every thought like an emergency. This is part 1 of a 2-episode video series. There is a difference between thinking and overthinking. Thinking helps you understand a situation and choose your next step, while overthinking keeps you circling the same situation without moving anywhere. Overthinking often begins when your mind asks a useful question, but then refuses to accept any answer that is not completely certain. You may replay a conversation and wonder whether you sounded strange, whether someone misunderstood you, or whether you should have said something completely different. You may imagine tomorrow going badly, even when nothing has happened yet, because the unknown can feel more frightening than a problem you can clearly see. Your brain is built to notice possible danger, and that survival system becomes especially active when you feel uncertain, rejected, embarrassed, or out of control. The problem is that your mind cannot always tell the difference between a real danger in front of you and a danger you are only imagining inside your head. When uncertainty feels uncomfortable, overthinking gives you a temporary feeling of control, because analyzing every detail can feel like doing something productive. But the more you chase perfect certainty, the more your brain learns that uncertainty is dangerous and must always be solved before you can relax. Perfectionism can also feed overthinking, because every decision begins to feel like proof of whether you are smart enough, good enough, or worthy enough. Instead of seeing mistakes as normal parts of life, the overthinking mind can treat one small error like a sign that something is deeply wrong. Overthinking becomes stronger when you are afraid of being judged, because the mind starts rehearsing every possible reaction before anyone has even said a word. You begin editing your personality before speaking, checking your appearance before leaving, and questioning your choices before you give yourself a chance to live them. Sometimes overthinking is connected to old experiences, especially when you once learned that mistakes brought criticism, conflict, shame, or sudden disappointment. Your mind may still be using an old protection strategy, even though you are no longer in the same situation that first taught you to be afraid. Another reason overthinking feels so powerful is that unfinished situations stay active in the mind, like a door that your brain keeps checking, because it never feels fully closed. This is why unanswered messages, unclear relationships, unfinished work, and uncertain plans can take up far more emotional space than they